Sanaa.
Pals.
How's it going, y'all? We're continuing forward with the best man, the final chapters, literally the final chapters of this series. So, episode 7. Hello, everybody. My name's Jaby Koay. Welcome to high school. God damn it. So we're going to watch episode 7, episode 8, Things Fall Apart, and then Pieces of Us. So those are the 2 episodes. Very excited. If you guys want to watch the whole thing with us without any cuts or interruptions, head over to our Patreon page, patreon.com/cinejump or cinejump.com. You will need your own access to the show, Peacock TV, so you can open up each episode side by side with our reaction. We give you a 3, 2, 1 countdown sync, and it's like you're watching with 2 of your favorite pals from the internet. Okie dokie, let's go.
Your tests indicate there's no long-term damage to your heart. You're lucky it was a minor heart attack. So in time, you resume all normal activities safely.
It was an actual heart attack, though.
No smoking, no red meat, definitely no salt. Minimize alcohol.
No red meat. Oh, just,
limit
I'm done.
Exercise, sex,
Kill me.
sports.
Oh no.
I mean, isn't it good to get the blood flow?
It's hard on your heart.
You know, there's reclining positions. He could just lay there.
Doc, we get it. Thank you.
He's like, don't humor her anymore.
Where are you guys coming from?
Yeah.
Oh, we were at the after and after thing.
Why is she wearing a sweatshirt?
Stupid me. We started reading the reviews.
The reviews.
No bueno.
Oh God, no.
But we tried to stay positive, and then we went to Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
oh my gosh. That's a lot of time together.
Then we got the call, and we came over quickly. How are you?
yeah,
About
but enough
you.
about us. Yeah, let's talk about you.
I had a really eventful evening.
Not as eventful as yours.
Nope.
Just passing that ball back to them.
Hollywood Reporter.
Okay, we're having a flashback.
Ooh.
Times zero
No
stars. Is that a
stars?
thing?
Ouch.
0 stars.
These are white critics, Harper. Don't pay any attention.
Okay.
There's truth in that.
Yeah, fair enough.
Blackfilms.com. The movie was better than the book.
Ouch.
Every black blogger who matters hates it. I can't win.
Oh, man.
You should have absolutely done it.
Hey, man, cash out.
You already won. Did you not hear the crowd?
You got money.
It. And it's because of your choices.
It'll get a
that
cult following.
all of This is happening. Hey,
Yes.
own it.
And then years down the line, they'll make a limited series about the reunion.
And then at some point, 2 dudes on the internet will do a reaction to it.
I have some good news to share.
The restaurant's available.
I heard back from the Perrineau organization,
Oh, never mind.
that nomadic dining experience in Ghana.
What did they say?
They want me. They invited me to be a guest chef for the summer.
Wow. So you're going to be in Ghana all summer?
This is going to be a great experience for all of us.
All of us.
Amazing.
You're not just saying that, are you?
No.
I'm just wrapping my head around I'm going to be gone all summer.
Harper, let's take this show on the road.
Let's take this show on the road.
It sounds like the best place for you to get your head into
Yeah.
writing.
Yeah, get away from all of this nonsense for a bit.
Exactly.
What's going on here?
Oh, he's caught on camera.
Booms until last.
He's on camera.
Awesome roundhouse kick, Mr. Mercer.
Yeah, they got him on camera. Uh-oh.
How's that going to reflect?
Uh-huh.
He's supposed to be a teacher.
I hope you're all ready for your upcoming finals. Because if you're not, you're wasting time.
He just confiscated the phone.
Mr. Mercer,
You
kid,
can pick this up from my office after last period.
You're not going to try to snatch it
Go
from
on.
him.
Yeah, right?
You saw what he could do in the
Yeah,
ring.
exactly.
I have fewer migraines and no more blind spells.
Didn't you just have one this week?
Yeah, but now I can read the label.
That's all good.
But
Your labs are still not where they should be. I'm more concerned with your HCG levels.
What does that mean?
When was your last period?
You know, I
Oh.
don't really remember.
Everybody's going through it.
yeah.
Ready for a surprise?
Uh-oh. Oh, God.
You're very likely pregnant.
Pregnant?
With whose kid?
Whoa, no.
With the dude?
With,
that she-
with him.
I just thought I was in perimenopause.
It very well could be.
I don't have time to be pregnant right now.
Oh, God.
Oh, you're going to have to make time.
Yep.
Nicola came home yesterday bragging that Keisha's mom is doing research with illicit drugs.
What?
Oh, no.
I'm canceling my daughter's study session with Keisha today. And every day.
Oh,
my
gosh.
God.
Wow.
All right, things fall apart.
You got any idea where my Cubans are?
Oh, shit.
No smoking.
I saw
No
them
smoking.
Why would you do that?
You're not allowed to have him anymore, dude.
He didn't mean no smoking. He just meant no smoking all the damn time. Okay, now
Might as
just
well make
stressing
it.
me out.
Might as well make it never.
He's just desperately eating olives to get something to taste good.
Fighting for diversity and inclusion is a reminder of how dedicated I am to the empowerment of Black people. You were
And
actually
you,
invested.
Well, we haven't heard his side yet. Let's hear what he says.
You know the full breakdown of your pension plan, your mutual funds.
Right.
Most people are invested in the private prison system without even knowing it.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I choose to rebuild, to re-educate. I choose to replace staff and transform the cultures within the prisons that I invest.
Okay.
Is that actually what you're doing?
I can love my people, Jay, and still go where the money is, and then reinvest that back into Black people.
That's your choice, if that's what you think.
Okay.
You decided what you believe, and so you're going to be judge and jury and condemn me.
I know what I know, and I keep saying to myself, what if I didn't know? What if out? And the problem now is that I can't unknow what I already know.
Remember to take care of yourself, huh, Jordan?
I mean, I do kind of see where he's coming from, but like, that's rough.
I'm gonna be right at the front of that autograph line. Kids are already plotting their new outfits, man. They're excited, especially the girls.
Yeah, well, kids, you know, they gotta rep their daddy.
Yeah, gotta rep for pops.
Right. How are they gonna...
You know, after this whole ceremony, I'm gonna need a new job just to pay for all these clothes.
I heard that.
Oh, I gotta get out of here, man. I promise.
So soon?
Yeah, I promised Faith that I was going to take her shopping today.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
You cannot be casual about our personal or medical information or whatever else goes on in the privacy of our home.
Uh-oh.
Brina Thompson just rolled up on me like the cops because your daughter cannot keep our family
My
business
daughter?
in the family.
Well, I didn't say anything.
I've warned you about this already.
Well, hear her side. Hear her side.
You know that what you're studying is unorthodox.
It's controversial.
Our family, a little time to find the right language to use and for others to come around.
Way to take charge.
I can support you and not entirely agree with you.
That's true.
There you
That
go.
is true.
Yeah.
But who's not supporting you, Candace? I've been doing nothing but support you all year.
Forget it. You know what? Just forget it.
I think he did the right thing.
No, I think he handled that well.
What part of that now?
This is the part where he cries.
Yeah, that torture scene where that one tear falls.
I haven't seen that movie yet, but I want to. Glory.
Oh.
If you really want to be tortured, you just have to ask me nicely. In about 6 weeks.
In 6 weeks?
Crazy.
How you doing?
The things that he's not allowed right now, it's like, what
It's
is,
like their entire life.
but it's like, what is the point of anything?
Yeah, right? What are you doing?
What are you doing?
That's a good question.
Okay, get off of me.
Oh.
I don't want you to have another heart attack.
Can't eat bacon. I can't drink whiskey. Can't smoke cigars. Can't even connect with my wife.
Do all the
Maybe you're
things I
not
wanna
good
do.
for my health.
Oh my God. No, don't say that.
Whoa.
Oh, so you want to be single again, huh? Leave me.
For some underage rebound who doesn't know the first thing about the signs of having a heart attack. Good luck surviving that.
Damn.
I hope I die.
He's just upset because all of the things he's got to change his lifestyle, which is easier said than done.
I've watched people have to change their lifestyle. It sucks.
Yeah.
It's not fun.
Where's Mia?
She ate earlier. I wish you had eaten with us.
Oh no.
She didn't leave a speck. And she's not even a fish eater.
You can put it back.
Red snapper.
Oh, that looks good.
Anku. Shito.
She too?
Oh, you're making the cuisine.
Made from fish oil, ginger, garlic.
Eat up, dude. Eat up.
Eat it. It looks so good.
But
Oh
your
my
food
god.
is cold.
Okay, that's cool. I'll just put it in the microwave.
No, no.
Oh.
Did I tell you that Ghana was on my vision board?
Oh, for real?
I had no idea.
Wait, that board from years ago for Robin's Nest?
Yes, it's in the Harlem kitchen.
Man, what kind of microwave is that? You can't even hear it.
Yeah, right? Dead quiet.
They sent the itinerary over. Lots of things for you and Mia to do when I'm at the training.
Did they give you exact dates?
Early June to mid-August. Why?
That's not terrible. That's just June, July, August.
He's got to make that movie.
Stan says that the producers are trying to set a bunch of meetings in mid-July for TV and...
Fly back and forth.
You push it to the fall. You're Harper Stewart.
Yeah.
We'll wait.
We got to strike while the iron's hot.
Oh,
Take a
God.
meeting remotely.
You're going through a phase right now.
Oh my
And
God.
as your father who knows what's best for you,
Oh, God.
I've canceled your credit cards.
Oh, God.
You need more guidance.
No, what I need is a parent who accepts me for who I am.
You don't even know who you are yet.
No, Dad, you don't know who I am.
Damn.
No, don't touch that.
These are my things.
Your things. These are your things?
Did you pay for it?
Yes.
You don't own anything, son.
Yeah, see, that's his argument.
I gave you life. I gave you my last name. I give you a roof over your head.
He's gonna move out.
So you show me
He's gonna move out.
No, respect yourself. Say it again.
Ooh.
It's your moment. This is a moment you've been waiting for, right? You're a man now. You're mature. You're grown, right? Say it again.
Damn.
Sometimes I wish it was you instead of mom.
Damn.
Oh. Whoa. Oh. I mean, you wanted them to say it.
How do you not take that personally? That hurts.
Like my worry is like I'm nothing.
Well, he did just look death in the face.
It's hard to hear that in a 4-dimensional space in your brain and not feel pain.
I might be a little pregnant thing. Wait. What? I'm waiting for the test results now.
What did Demetrius say?
I didn't tell him. Oh, and by the way, we broke up.
Because of Harper?
No. Because of the other thing that you helped her discover.
If you are pregnant, then that means it could be...
Do not go there. Harper is not the father. No way.
Oh.
No how. And anyway...
Because it's only been like 2 days since
There's no way.
the New Year's thing. So she...
And I don't live my life with what ifs, okay? I live in the what is. I like reality.
Really? Jordan, we all do what if sometimes. I mean, what if I wasn't there when Quentin had a heart attack?
True. Good point.
And I know you did a what if the other night after that premiere.
Uh-oh.
Look, I know I talk a lot of shit, but I like being married. And I think Robin does too.
So don't mess that up.
So, Jordan, if something happened with you and Harper, you better take that shit to the grave.
Yes. Yes.
Damn, Skippy. Wait, why are you drinking?
I think it's actually okay up to a certain point.
Technically, yeah, but...
Do you remember this? Little secrets and college trips.
It's gonna take us the rest of the episode to find out what
it is.
I can't believe you still have it. Well, actually, I do believe it.
It's kind of cool, right?
Yeah. Can I?
Yes, of course.
This is like a time capsule thing.
Uh-oh.
Do you remember writing that? No.
What did you say?
I'd rather keep the past in the past.
Oh, no.
No, I just opened mine up.
Given the night that you had, I thought it might be inspiring.
Okay, well, if you're afraid to look back, then I'll help you out.
Oh, God, danger, Will Robinson, danger.
Take my ball.
Hands.
Ball is getting busted one way or another. So, are you gonna do it, or shall I?
Oh, my God.
Danger, Will Robinson, danger.
The suspense is killing me.
LJ didn't come home last night, and they turned off their location. LJ always shares their location with me.
He's probably with Auntie Jordan or Kate.
Oh, God.
He just needs to cool down.
I'd be immediately worried.
I'd be worried for sure.
The producers want us to pitch a sequel that just focuses on Jackson and Kendall, and I think that I might have cracked it.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Oh, no.
We are quickly approaching the $75 million mark at the box office.
You told me.
Yes. It's crazy.
And suddenly it's all about him now.
With your reconstruction project. I haven't heard you talk about that in a while. How's it coming?
Oh, yeah, the book you were trying really hard to write?
Writer's block, whatever, but I'll get there.
I got a revised Ghana itinerary today.
Okay.
It is hectic. I'm not complaining, but wow.
That reminds me, my itinerary could be moving as well. Do you think I could come visit y'all July, August?
The program ends in August.
August, yeah.
Do you now have something you have to do in June?
Well, yeah, remember those meetings that I said Stan lined up with some big wig execs?
Oh, God.
And I gotta do this because this Hollywood thing is tricky. It's like you gotta be all up in people's faces so that they know that you know what you're talking about.
This is uncomfortable.
Uh-huh.
The more I can secure the future, the more 100 trips we can take to Ghana, right?
I just wanted one Harper.
The kid's like, oh, we're not. Okay.
Yeah, okay, all right, cool. Clearly I'm misreading the room.
Stan, what's happening?
He's not engaging properly in this conversation.
It's the whole problem that he was having with their relationship.
Me too.
It was the whole issue.
We still haven't talked about it. We haven't addressed her thing yet that happened to her.
You okay?
Fantastic. Are you okay?
Oh, yeah. I got that meeting with the donor that I told you about.
Everybody's walking on eggshells.
And then I'll probably go to Q's and hang out a bit.
Okay, sure. I'll just see you later then.
See you later. Yeah. Okay.
But love you.
Oh God, not the last minute love you.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What is this? Is it about her?
Wow.
Oh.
So you're just out here getting honored, having a good black day like it's nothing. Like you're not a predator.
Oh God.
Oh, it's gonna be a secret.
Oh, she's about to.
She's gonna write a secret article. An anonymous article.
Yeah, right.
Can't do this anymore.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. No more business calls at the dinner table. I promise.
No, not the phone.
Everything. All of it.
I've given you decades.
Yeah.
And you can't even give me a month. You're never gonna change.
That's the sure sign.
And
Not like this.
I'm not doing this anymore.
Not like this.
Mom?
Oh, she doesn't know.
Can I show you something?
Sure, baby. What is it?
She has no idea.
It's Dad. She has no idea.
Hey, what is this?
Yeah, it's viral. And all over TikTok.
All right.
It just so happens he's going viral.
Uh-huh.
Well, how'd you get there so fast?
Right? New York? Merch needs us. They're in the audience. I thought they were going to like stage an intervention, but they're just there to see him fight.
How did this happen? So the movement in this city,
yeah, right?
It's not this fast.
Come on, take him out.
This is like Fight Club shit.
They aren't really hitting each other.
Hey, Q, are you sure that LJ's
Tony.
not with the kid?
Yeah, man, I checked. She ain't seen him all day. Go!
Uh-oh.
He's like, I gotta go.
Uh-oh.
Now he's worried.
Yeah, now he's worried.
The jump punch and everything.
Oh my God.
Arm bar. Tap out.
Tap out, tap out, tap out. All right, merch. Oh.
How you doing? You good?
Nah, I'm gonna live. Hopefully.
He's out here drinking, yeah.
It's just, I don't want to do it playing careful and shit like.
There are ways to make it like still fun.
Shelby and Kennedy?
You really trying to lecture me on responsibility to others, Joe?
Nope, I am not.
Fine, all right.
That movie hurt merch, man.
I know.
You gotta go talk to him about it.
Yeah, bullshit. Ain't nothing out of your control.
Are we still talking about merch?
Am I?
Stop drinking, man.
Oh my God.
We all make mistakes, man.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully, keep making some. But I don't know how many more chances we got, Joe.
This adults in this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
So what did yours say?
Win the Pulitzer Prize
Uh-huh.
and win the ultimate prize.
What's that mean?
Which is her.
You're doing well. Congratulations.
Oh, shit.
No. Don't do it. 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 Don't do it.
They gonna do it. They gonna get down tonight. Oh.
No. Yep. Phone buzz.
Oh, right when... Dang, that'll put you in blue balls real fast.
Hello?
Go to the hospital.
Yeah, this is Harper. Shelby?
Wait, that's my phone. Shit.
Oh my God. You just answered.
Hey.
Well, nothing happened, really. I mean...
Well, yeah, but they kissed. They were going to do something.
He's not in there.
LJ.
I see no blood. But foul play is still possible. We'll have to get in forensics and do whatever we can to find him.
Oh my God, LJ.
Stay calm, stay even. Sometimes I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I
Fair
get
enough.
Sometimes I just want to roar.
Like a lion.
So that's what I did.
Rawr.
I know that feeling.
Are you gonna tell him about it?
God, I'd be so scared if I was him.
Yeah, right.
You know, if I was the professor guy, because I'm like, this woman who I mess with, her husband is a fighter.
No, he tried nothing.
He tried.
Yeah.
He stood right here, right in this house. Baby, I'm supposed to protect you.
Baby, there is nothing you could have done, or me.
Oh God.
played this in my head so many times. What if I hadn't switched advisors? Or if I had taken the girls to Jack and Jill that night, but who did it? He's the pig. There's no one else to blame. Nobody.
He's gonna keep blaming himself, though.
What is happening? I feel like we're in quicksand.
Just can't keep your heads above.
What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? What do you do?
I'm sorry.
Okay, that's a good step.
Right here.
Okay, good first step.
Yeah.
You're still my wife. You're always gonna be my wife. I love you.
Baby, I love you so much.
This is like Chekhov's Chopsaki. Like, come on.
Yeah, I hope that guy gets decked in the face by merch by the end of this show.
And I'm sorry, but can't we go to the therapist and find some compromise? Like
We've done that so many times before, yeah.
She said she's done.
Like, it's never worked.
We're past that.
And what about the premiere night, Harper? What really happened after you left?
Oh.
Had his heart attack at home, so he and Shelby weren't there. No Candace, no merch. That leaves Jordan, Demetrius, and Lance. Were they there?
Not exactly.
No.
Is not a great way
Not
to start.
exactly isn't an answer either.
Wow, really? Even now?
No. LJ is missing. Lance wants everybody.
What?
Lance wants everybody to come to his place.
This is going to be on pause.
Okay, we can drop Mia and Mom's.
Yeah. I'll get the car.
What is it? What is on that page?
Notepad.
What's on that pad?
Jackson and Kendall were intrinsically linked by their college friend group.
Kendall had never experienced.
She read the way they finish it.
Succumbing to the desire they'd long suppressed since college. The question of
Oh, God.
only whispered.
Oh, God.
But nothing. It never got that far.
Right, but he wrote it.
Yeah. The fantasy.
Yeah, well, that's what got him in hot water with the book in the original movie, is him being an idiot and writing too close to life.
That's a lesson Skeeter taught me a long time ago.
Go on.
He said, stop putting all your shit out there. I have a bad habit of being so transparent. It's like, stop. Keep some things to yourself. Some things are better left unsaid. Keep it mysterious.
Mm-hmm.
He has such a bad habit of just putting all of his business out there.
Yes. And like he really writes.
I feel attacked.
With there's no disconnect between brain and hand as far as like writing goes.
Just disguise it a little better.
Right? But no, he's just fully writing like non-fiction and then passing it off as fiction.
That's dumb. Some people never learn.
No, and I think this is maybe what we're marching towards. Robin being like, hey, I hate to break it to you, but like you're not going to change, so I cannot be with you anymore. Which sucks because I thought they were making progress. They were making so much progress in episode 6.
Mm-hmm.
So much.
Well, I told you, there's always comments right before the storm, dude.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, you know that better than anybody.
You're right.
You know that better than anybody.
That is a good point. That is a good point.
Literally. Out there on the seas.
Yeah.
Everything seems
that
so
is
chill.
A good point.
It's all very chill.
Oh, wow. There's not a wave to be seen. I wonder where they all are.
If you work in hospitals, the word that you never want to say is, wow, it's quiet tonight.
Yeah, it seems quiet tonight.
Never want to say that because that's usually when it gets crazy, apparently. Anyway, dang. You know what? I feel like I can't tell if it's realistic or bad writing that Harper is so ignorant to the situation. It's like it's one or the other.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, man, like, come on now. You've been around her for how long? You got how many kids? You can't feel the vibes? I can feel the vibes. I mean, we're supposed to as the audience.
Uh-huh.
But like it borders on feeling unrealistic for me that he just cannot see what's happening.
Well, sometimes you miss the thing that's like right in front of your face. You know, you can't see the forest for the trees, whatever. Is like, you know, he feels like he's putting effort in and they've been going to therapy and things like that. So he's like, oh yeah, we've done, we're fixed. You know, it's I think for Harper, it's unfortunately fixing the relationship doesn't feel like an active thing he has to do. It feels like something, oh, we've done that. We had the whole moment at the premiere. Mm-hmm. We're fine. Mm-hmm. Everything's fine. And then you just kind of fall back into the same rut you've been in rather than consciously, progressively, and actively making a choice to try and be better about that relationship, right? Because like they were good in that little bit with the movie premiere and stuff like that. And then the moment things started rolling with a sequel and stuff like that, he's all hyper-focused on that. And he was even saying at the dinner that he ruined, was talking about, I'm doing this for you. I'm doing this for you guys.
Yeah.
Which was the same argument he was making at the beginning when they were already having issues before the movie came out. So he hasn't necessarily progressed any, and I think she's seeing that.
I guess what I need to do is remove myself from this in terms of like I'm projecting so much.
Right.
Because like if I'm in his shoes and she's giving me those looks, I'm gonna like try to like navigate the conversation a little differently because she's obviously not on board. She's not on side with this. This is not going positively. Her micro expressions says a lot. You know, when I was caught in similar conflict, whoever I was seeing at the time was just really good at hiding how she was feeling to the point like it's not visible. She is clearly, maybe that's necessary. It's one of those things kind of like when you're watching a play, you sort of have to accept certain things because it's a play.
Right. Yeah.
You know, and maybe it's kind of like that where those expressions are for us. But in real life,
he's not like actually seeing them necessarily, and potentially they're subtler or, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of them also happen kind of when he's like off on his phone and things like that. So there is an argument that he's just not catching it.
Yeah.
So I do kind of see, but also there's an argument that like it's played up for the drama of the show.
Right.
Obviously, television is not a one-to-one representation of actual real life.
What?
I know, right? Newsflash.
Yeah.
So to a certain extent, sort of similar to my desire for Lance to get there faster.
Right.
It's just part of the dramatic journey that we have to go on, where we have to understand that like Harper's going to miss the cues and miss the signals in a big way because while we are empathetic enough to catch it immediately, there are some audience members that aren't.
Right.
You know, and you got to be able to make sure that the whole audience is on board for that journey, not just you and I who watch a lot of film and like know the intricacies of like technique and storytelling.
Right. Terrence Howard, the direction his character's going is interesting because it almost feels like he's going through a reset. Which is, I mean, it feels like a lot of these things can be resolved in the last episode.
Yes.
It's possible to work it out. It's just a little frustrating because we're on the outside looking in, and I can see what I can see what Shelby's doing.
Yeah.
And she's just trying to make sure he's going to be all right, and he's just not grateful at all that she's trying to make sure he'll be able to continue like breathing.
Right, because for him, it feels like everybody's handling with him with kid gloves. Like suddenly he's this fragile object that needs to be protected at all times. He's like, that's not how I want to be treated.
Right.
But for her, she's coming at it with love because she loves him so much and she wants to be with him for as long as possible. So I definitely get both sides, but I can understand where Quentin is coming from, where it's like, I'm still me. I still want to be able to enjoy life. You don't have to handle me like I'm just going to break all of a sudden, right? Like, treat me like a person and just let me live a little bit rather than checking my pulse all the time and taking away all the things that bring me joy. Like, you got to find a mixture of, like, still having those things that make life worth living while also doing it healthy enough that you're going to continue.
We'll get there, but you need to take a break for 8 weeks. That's
fair.
Doctor's
That is
orders.
a good point. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
But the thing is, I hated that he just went straight to, I guess we shouldn't be together. It's like, dude, could you man up for a sec? Like, that's just way too quick.
Yeah.
Like, way too far. That bothered me, like his reaction. And again, it goes back to, I can't tell if this is just like, that character's written exceptionally or that character's written terribly. I can't tell. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's like, would he? Maybe that's consistent with the character that we've established over the movies and show. But he has had growth. I mean, he's married to her, for God's sake. Like, surely he's had some growth that he wouldn't just go straight to that, which is something old Quentin would have done.
Yeah.
So it's just a little bit frustrating, I guess, for me as, hoping for these characters.
Yeah. I think, potentially a scare like that, having a heart attack, kind of coming face to face with your own mortality does kind of paint your life in a different way.
Yeah.
And so maybe it's him being reactionary of like, God, I miss my youth. When did I get so old?
Yeah.
Right? When did I settle down? When did I start watching what I eat? When did I stop this like hustler life?
Yeah.
That was so fulfilling. And so now it's kind of put a certain looming time left over him that I can understand him kind of snapping back to an earlier, younger sort of temperament just because he's like scared of losing his youth.
It's definitely a realistic response. It's frustration and anger because, like, as someone who loves fitness or loves to do fitness, when I have an injury, it makes me so angry at myself and like I can get depressed about it because I'm like, now it feels like part of my identity is being taken from me. You know, it's part of just like what gives me life, what gives me meaning is I'm not being allowed to do right now. And that can just be very, very frustrating to the point that you start saying things that you shouldn't be saying. Like he blamed her for his health episode.
Yes.
And it's like, dude, you're like, I get angry at that because that's something I have done.
Right. Yeah.
Because I have totally blamed a girlfriend for something. It's like, no, but it's not her fault. Like later on, you can see that like with wiser eyes, as more seasoned eyes. You're like, oh, that was a shit thing that you said back there. And like, so that's why I'm frustrated. Like that he blamed her.
No, I totally agree. Like that's absolutely a reactionary action on his part because clearly she had nothing to do with it. Like him blaming her for getting older, nothing to do with Shelby.
Yeah.
If anything, him getting his life together is entirely Shelby's thing.
Yeah.
Really and truly. But, you know, when you feel out of control, you lash out to whatever you can. And unfortunately, sometimes the people we love are the ones we hurt the worst.
Yeah. I mean, the show didn't really give us anything as far as Shelby causing him stress.
No.
Like the only stress at all that he's been feeling is just too much lovemaking. And it's like, as far as I could tell, everything has been freaking peachy with you two.
Yeah.
You know, so for him to do that, I'm like, they didn't set that up at all, but maybe it's fine that they didn't set it up because he's just being irrational.
I think that's the big thing is like it's an irrational turn for him because he's had to face his own mortality, which is a really scary thing to do.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. No, believe me.
So the Bible says, and it's
Hey.
Aww.
Mama may have.
I told you, man, they got to bring her back through flashbacks.
Yeah.
We would have celebrated our 20th.
It's convenient he's got a bench there.
Yeah.
It's the what ifs that always haunt me.
Oh, squirrel.
What if you were still here? What would you have done? I know you would have loved our son.
She definitely would have been better equipped to handle the situation.
Yeah, for sure.
You got to take a lesson from that. Like, what would she do?
God, you are love. Please help me understand, LJ.
There we go. Help me understand. Not fix. Help me understand.
Hey, Q went out to get coffee. Lance just got back. You need help in here?
Got it.
Just help her anyway.
Yeah.
Can we at least talk about what happened last night?
Right now, we need to be focused on Lance and his family, not you and your lack of transparency.
Woo!
Both of you kind of have that issue, just to be fair, but yeah, he definitely did a boo-boo.
Uh-huh.
Is he LJ's preferred pronoun?
Pronouns? Talking about my son, my child who's missing. You want to talk about pronouns?
LJ's proper pronouns are they, them.
Thank you.
Do cops ask that?
I have no idea, honestly.
Any history of substance abuse or depression?
No, come on. You know that.
I know. These questions come with the job.
I'm asking the important questions.
Have we met him before? I don't remember him.
I'm wondering if he was helping with the football training in like one of the original episodes.
Sorry, I should have mentioned this sooner, but I know a friend of LJ's who might know.
Oh, you choose now to bring this up?
Well, she was trying to protect her brother, I guess.
I think that's, yeah.
Thanks for staying with Mia. I can't believe that about LJ. I know. So scary, Mom. I don't know what I would do.
Is there a more correct term to refer to a sibling?
No. I, for a second, I thought that was
like, what did I do wrong?
I thought that was Shelby's daughter.
I'm trying so hard.
No, you're good. I thought that was Shelby's daughter for a second. I forget that he's got multiple kids.
I'm just wondering, is Lex around?
I'm sorry. I told Lex you guys were coming. Lex!
Hi.
Hi.
Oh.
This is Lance, LJ's father.
Are you getting it?
I know who you are.
So I understand that you and my son are close.
LJ and I are close.
LJ and I are close.
LJ and I, we had a bit of a disagreement a few days ago. Now, I have not seen nor heard from him since.
Them.
Haven't seen nor heard from them.
There we go.
Nice. Making an effort.
He's trying.
I think we're just wondering if you've heard from LJ.
Nope.
Okay.
If there's anything you know, it's important that you tell us.
Look, Lex, I just want my
child.
I just want my child home.
LJ was tired of hiding. We talked about it a lot, about moving to the city or maybe LA.
Oh my God.
I didn't think they'd leave without me. But again, I don't have to hide at home. Sounds like they did.
Oof. Oof.
I just heard them say they found a young black man, 6 feet tall, brown eyes, athletic build.
What channel was that?
I was trying to turn up the volume and I flipped.
No, hold on, don't break it.
Don't break it.
Black male, Liberty State Park, 17 to 19.
Oh my God.
Possible suicide.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
Is it LJ?
I don't know.
Well, who the hell knows?
Give me a second to look into it.
I'm finding
I'll
out.
call you back.
Coming down there.
Lance, do not do that.
You're driving really fast,
What is it?
It's not him.
dude. Okay, slow down.
Ooh. Yeah, take your foot off the pedal.
Hello?
Hey, Jordan.
Is she pregnant?
Uh-oh.
You okay?
I'm not pregnant.
Okay.
Okay.
So what's the issue then?
Relieved,
All right.
But I'm also kind of sad.
Oh.
Oh.
I've lived my life exactly the way that I planned it.
So what happened with her period then?
It can go away depending on your health and like stress levels.
It would have been nice to just
Have something
say this time that this is what I have to do instead of what I planned
Planned
in
on
my
doing.
head or what I thought was right.
have the universe take control.
I feel like this was my last chance to be a mom.
Aww.
It's not your last chance.
Lance is over here like, hey, parenthood isn't what it's cracked up to be.
Thank you for being what I was just incapable of being.
You know you're my guy.
Love and appreciate you.
You know, the important question is, what is Morris Chestnut's skincare routine?
Right? Oh my God, he
damn.
looks amazing.
Lance, we got him.
Oh, he went to a shelter. Or they went to a shelter. Sorry.
We all make mistakes.
Yep.
This is Pastor Calvin. He's been like a mentor for LJ and me.
Follow me.
How you gonna handle this, dude? How you gonna handle it?
A pastor is the perfect person to help Lance through this.
Yo, Jay, you had everybody so scared, son.
Dad, can you just sit and listen for a second?
All right.
My entire life, you've been bringing me to church. The first thing I learned in this book is that God loves me. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Except the real me wasn't welcome.
Oh, yeah.
So if I'm not welcome in God's house, or my own house, where do I go?
Where am I welcome?
That's a shitty feeling.
Then I met Lex. And they introduced me to Pastor Calvin and this community of love. To be honest, Dad, they probably saved my life.
Oh my God.
They reminded me that God loves me.
That's heavy.
I feel horrible that I had no idea this entire time.
Mm-hmm.
How is it that God can love me unconditionally, Dad, but you can't?
That's a great question. That's a great question, man.
I do love you, LJ.
Unconditionally.
I am so sorry that I haven't been able to show it enough. I've already lost your mother. I don't want to lose you, too. You're my child.
There you go.
Yeah. I love you, LJ.
See, we got there eventually, Michael. You just gotta have some goddamn patience.
I know.
Look, this calls for a drink. Y'all want scotch?
No, none for you.
I'm so sorry.
This first thing is alcohol.
Right? Yeah. All right. Now we have a conversation we have to have.
Don't walk out. Oh. Go after her. Why do you keep letting her walk out of the room? I don't understand you, man. Like, go and talk.
Mommy, where's Daddy?
Oh, God.
The settlement agreement is pretty straightforward.
Oh, God.
Robin can have whatever she and my daughter need. I just want whatever is least disruptive for Mia, because she's starting first grade in a couple of weeks.
Of course.
Jesus.
With regards to the house, we're proposing an equal split of proceeds from the sale.
God. Oh, God.
Robin's gonna keep it so that Mia has somewhere familiar to live. I've
Nope.
already moved out.
She's moving.
I don't want that house.
Yeah, it was never her house.
Where are you gonna live?
Ghana.
Oh my God.
Oh.
You can't do that.
Oh.
You can't do that.
Oh my God.
You can't. They wouldn't let that happen.
No.
Are you trying to punish me?
This isn't about you, Harper. This is about me building a home in a place that makes me happy.
But I don't think the court would allow that.
How are we supposed to co-parent from 2 different countries?
Look, I know that
Yeah.
easy idea to accept right away, but
I
we can make this
don't-
work. And I'll never keep you from Mia.
How do you make
I don't
this
know.
work?
Moving to Ghana feels a little.
The only reason I agreed to give you primary custody was because I thought you were living 5 blocks away. This changes everything. I can't support this.
Oh God, this is where it gets ugly.
Yeah.
I hope you change your mind. Because either way, we're moving to Ghana.
Either way.
Well, he just said that she's got full custody.
Yeah, or primary custody. But they haven't finalized the terms.
Should you be drinking that? Look, I'm not gonna let my house guests drink alone.
I mean, I was willing to go back to therapy, sleep on the couch, all of that.
Oh.
Maybe you should consider going with them. My work is here. My life is here. Robin and Mia are your life.
Well.
You can write from anywhere.
Fair.
I got to advise you here, Harp. Contesting a divorce, it can get nasty.
Yeah.
And it always...
It can end up staying in court for like a year.
Consider what's best for me.
It's stupid.
Do whatever you gotta do to stay in your daughter's life. You don't want to miss a minute of it because you can't get none of that time back, man.
You should be taking your own medicine there.
Yeah, right? Do whatever you need to do.
Wow, what a moment. A well-deserved moment for fan favorite.
Live from the culture. It's your girl, Paris Holiday, serving you up the hottest looks every day.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Who is this wannabe doing my segment?
Well, that's Paris. That's the social media correspondent. She's fine. She's just boosting the ratings. Relax.
Wow, she was so sweet when I met her. She is taking this method acting shit way too far.
Ha!
Where is he? Harper.
Oh, he took her. He took Mia.
Did he kidnap Mia?
Harper!
What's going on?
Oh, never mind.
Filed for custody without talking to me?
Oh, God.
I did what I thought I needed to do to keep my daughter close to me.
Robin, what's going on?
Tell him, Harper. How you've trapped me in a place I don't want to be because you can't get your way for once.
When am I supposed to see my daughter? Once? Twice a year?
Fair enough.
You shut that door the moment that you filed for divorce.
Jesus.
And every little step you have taken since then has been selfish as...
You wrote the book on selfish.
Jeez. This is the fight they needed to have, in therapy.
You force everyone in your orbit to do and act like you see in your head.
Fair enough.
You are
You fake African Kunta Kinte.
Oh my God.
They're saying the worst possible thing.
Yeah, right? It got ugly, and it got ugly fast. Jesus.
Every time you have the opportunity to choose yourself over doing the right thing,
You choose yourself.
choose yourself. I'm gonna go check on Candace. I guess I'll see you guys at the stadium.
Merch can say anything he wants now.
Yeah, right? Merch is like, I'll mess you up.
He's got hands now.
Just try and stop me.
She's the one who filed for divorce.
Why?
She's the one who's moving to a different country.
Why?
She is her mother. And as a mother, we always have the best interests of our children. Always.
So then, you lying to Kennedy and keeping her away from Quentin for 10 years, was that in her best interest?
Oh.
No, for 10 years.
Wow.
I mean, you gotta be
Well,
careful.
did you know who Quentin was at the time?
I apologize. I disrespectfully disagree.
That's some real talk.
Did you just say?
Oh my God.
Don't get in. Oh my God.
I said, keep my wife's name.
Oh my God. Oh my
I don't
God.
have to respect shit.
Oh no.
It's
Me
okay. She's defending
I'm
her
done
friend.
with this bullshit.
Okay, keep going, Jordan. Bye.
Grow the up, Shelby.
So, we still going or what? Are we going?
No. Dead man walking. Have another drink.
Damn.
Damn.
As you wish.
He's giving. He's
Don't have
just
to tell me
totally
twice.
Doesn't give a shit.
So, of course, you guys all know my family is Faith, August, Hope is around here somewhere. Can't really find her. And, of course, my firstborn, LJ.
Firstborn.
They're non-binary, so if by my footsteps you mean is LJ going to be a person of God, loving to their family, and the best person they know how to be, then
hell yes.
I can tell you that LJ is brave, sure of themselves, and will definitely blaze their own path.
Hell yeah.
The path that is, I support 1,000,000%.
All right, Darren. All
Hell
right,
yeah,
man.
Hell yeah.
There he is, the man of the hour. What's up, y'all?
Harper's the only one who showed up.
What's up, y'all?
Harper's the only one who showed up.
I feel like it's my fault everybody else missed it, though.
Yeah, I got all the congratulations and apology texts from the whole group.
Have we had any scenes in the show where everyone shows up at the same time besides the beginning?
Nope.
Just wanted to show my face. And,
dang, he's really going through it.
Take your well-deserved victory lap.
Mm-hmm.
Leave you be to your family. Man, you got a really beautiful family.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Good man.
Tay Diggs handled that scene very well.
He did. He did a great job with that.
You guys can get some dessert. And give me some cheesecake.
Why are we still in this scene?
Yeah, right?
Oh
my God!
Oh, that's why.
She flew out for this?
Okay, so you come into my city on my day. You can't even warn a brother.
Well, I live here now.
Whoa.
Management job with Hilton. We're sponsoring this reception.
Oh.
Congratulations.
So you work here.
Welcome to the big city.
Thank you. It's been a great transition.
Why can't real life be this magical?
Yeah, right? Come on.
Those the children?
Hi.
Would you like to meet him?
If that would be all right.
It's more than all right. Let's go.
That would be my pleasure. Thank you very much.
And scene.
Hey, man, I headed out to move into a hotel. Feel like I started to wear out my welcome. I'm out.
Oh, this dude.
Wait, is he allowed to exercise?
I don't know.
Good morning, Kennedy. Headphones.
Right.
What's up?
The proper response, baby, is good morning.
Okay, good morning.
You gonna have another heart attack?
Damn it, I pay all the goddamn bills around here.
No, that's just how Terrence Howard talks.
Respect in my house. Nobody give me...
Oh no! Oh
Yep, there
no!
it
No!
goes.
No! No! No!
Dad, what's wrong?
Another one.
Do you need me to call 911?
Yes.
Yes, call, but don't leave me, please. Just use my phone, baby. Okay. Use my phone.
I got you, Dad.
Dad.
Did you?
Oh, she did.
Call me Dad.
Yeah. Yeah, she did. Yeah.
Like just in the nick of time before the show ends.
Right.
You know, you are the reason why Daddy wrote that book, right?
You told me.
I know I did.
Cute kid.
I'll be back.
Where you going? Mia. Wait. Mia.
Here you go if you're hungry.
That's who that kid is.
How come they don't give any of these guys any lines?
No lines. Nothing.
That was sweet. Aren't you hungry, though?
Yeah, but I'll not eat again.
I'll eat again.
You can give more, right, Daddy?
God, she's sweet.
I know, she's adorable.
Ugh. Somebody's
Diary
been
of a
cooking.
Mad Black Woman. That's what I think of with the tub.
Right?
What the hell?
You weren't supposed to be home already. Shit.
Is he making cauliflower?
Quentin, what is going on?
Did you get back from the hospital? Or are we not going to talk about the...
Turn on the air vent, bro.
Baked cauliflower. That's the first time I tried to do it. I followed the recipe perfectly. I put it in for 45.
That's why you need each other.
Uh-huh.
Then I said, well, maybe I'll make the
Okay, you're gonna burn yourself.
cheese with a Z. Shit. I was trying to do something nice for you, baby. Can we just sit down and talk for a minute? Look, I owe you an apology.
Yeah, goddamn right.
Yeah.
I used to be able to do everything right.
So Harper's moving to Africa.
I just do it all wrong.
I think so. Either that or he's letting her move to Africa and he's figuring it out.
Earlier, though, I was working out and I pinched a nerve and it felt a tingle and I thought that I was having another heart attack and felt so damn embarrassed when the
Paramedics told you were fine.
Pop always say, don't get old.
This is where the money needs to be at.
It's either that or die.
This is where the research needs to be.
Mm-hmm.
I want to make better choices, you know, not just for me, for us, and for our little wayward child.
Wayward.
You know, she called me Dad when she thought I was dying, but made me cry, you know, like a little girl.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I don't even know
A little
who
boy
I am
scar, too.
anymore.
Damn, Skippy.
I just want what's best for you because I love you. You're the only man that I've ever loved.
Oh.
I care about you so much that it scares me. You are my life, Quentin Spivey.
Well, I'm gonna be here.
For as long as I possibly can.
Good.
And I'm gonna stop trying to reverse the clock. A bitch is getting old.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with taking care of yourself, but you have to be accepting of yourself at the same time.
Stop shaving under my arms.
Don't.
Yeah.
He's like, whoa.
Yeah, that's a touch too far.
I'm withdrawing the custody claim. She's got your spirit.
She's adorable.
That.
Yeah.
I just don't want to fight, so we'll figure this thing out however we need to.
Just fly back and forth, I guess. You can ride on the plane.
You got the money.
I love you.
Love you too, Daddy.
Be a good girl, righty? Look, you can FaceTime me whenever you want to talk. Day or night.
Oh, I don't like this, man. Oh, this hurts.
Daddy, can't you come with us?
Honey, we talked about this, all right? Daddy's got to stay here.
Man.
Visit you real soon.
Oh, God.
Daddy, please.
Oh, boy.
God.
I'm gonna come with you.
I would sell my soul to do whatever I had to stay with that kid.
Yeah.
Like, if I was losing my daughter like that, poof.
I'll change, I promise.
Harper, stop. You're never gonna change.
Nope.
And I can't be your version of me anymore.
Okay, be whatever version you want. But just please don't go.
I get this desperation.
Yeah, I absolutely feel that.
I know he messed up, but I still feel bad for him.
Yeah.
You're just alone. You need your people right now.
Yeah, right?
This
Like,
is-
go to your friends. Except they're all pissed at him.
This is so bad. Oh, man. I'd be on that floor, and I would just be in a fetal position. For like...
Same. Who's at the door? That's the person who needs to be at the door.
Hey.
Oh, everybody's here.
Yeah.
Is everyone there?
Yeah. Q's there. They're pulling out the card table. Cut the tension.
Latest market research shows that we need to do a refresh on our morning shows. Rebrand to be more appealing to millennials and Gen Z. The projected spend puts us over our fiscal year budget by 26%.
Whew.
Affiliates in a few of our states are
Oh my god.
common grounds.
All the way at the bottom is her health? Oh,
Yeah,
not even anything.
right, not even anything.
I think I need to go.
She's just out. She's just walking out.
I mean, she conquered this world.
Yeah, right? She was at the top and it was just causing her too much stress, so.
I'm still producing from the culture. The only difference is now I'm consulting with some startup companies and working on some of my passion projects. So life is good.
Okay. All right.
Selling the house. Taking a bath at this buyer's market.
Smart.
Doesn't make sense to keep the spot. It's too big for just me.
Yeah, that makes sense. Get yourself a nice little place.
You know you are still very cute. But I can't be your soft place to land.
Yes, you can.
You're not going to get over this for a very long time.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while.
I'll always need you, Jordan.
And I'm always going to be here for you as your friend.
Ugh.
And look, if fate brings us back together and it's meant to be, then...
Fate is right here, goddammit.
Yeah, the fate's happening now.
I don't know if I like this self-care Jordan all that much. I'll support the dream.
Are we gonna get one more forehead kiss out of it? The
I
little
mean, if you
friendly
don't
forehead
do that,
kiss.
if you don't do that, that's a missed trick.
Come on, you gotta do it.
You just need to go out there and be that artist you want to be. And lean into your feelings no matter how difficult or painful it may be.
Just write everything that happened in this show. You'll have another bestseller.
And I love you.
Well, I love you.
2 years later.
Are they getting married?
Can we expect more surprises from you?
I certainly want to continue to keep reaching. I think I owe it to people to push myself further. And of course, as long as I have good friends that continue to support me, challenge me.
Hey!
I keep striving.
Well said. Ladies and gentlemen, Pulitzer Prize.
He won the Pulitzer.
Now, where's my baby girl? I want to say hi.
She is at a play date, but I'm gonna have her call you back right away.
Okay, that sounds good.
Aww.
I just want to thank you for being you. I'm really lucky to have you in my life.
Tell everybody
She's
I
in a
said
different.
hello.
She's in a different place.
By the way, I think you have a special guest coming by.
Oh my God.
Oh, now
my
that's
God.
a great surprise.
Grandma brought me back.
Oh, look at the family coming through. Look.
Awesome.
That's sweet. Yeah, I'm glad she could be there. She looks adorable. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, let me see it.
All right. Good for them.
Whoa!
Damn, holy sh! Whoa.
How does your wrist not hurt?
Oh.
All right. We healed from all that BS that she had to go through.
I was gonna say we didn't get like a confrontation thing.
It's all right.
What is it?
Good night, Terrence. I mean, Demetrius.
I was wondering if she said the wrong name.
Yeah.
She didn't want to be a badger, as in like the animal.
God, you gotta be able to laugh in a serious scene. Just having fun.
Walking, I'm acting okay. Drama, some drama.
Some drama.
Keep laughing.
He's trying to find his face. Like, you see, he didn't really crack up there because he was like in that state.
Oh man.
I don't like how this is going down at all. I think she blindsided you. Cut!
Oh, he's the director. I was wondering about that. Okay.
That's funny.
I didn't realize he made a cameo in the show. Dude, that whole bit that Harper was going through.
Yeah.
That was like bordering on being triggering for me.
That's rough.
Yeah. That was not fun. That wasn't fun to watch at all.
No, I did not like that.
And I will not have green eggs and ham. Yeah.
That's tough.
So yeah, like years ago, I was dating someone who has a daughter, and I've told you this a couple times already. And so I ended the relationship just because like I wasn't happy. The thing that kept me in the relationship was her daughter,
the kid,
because I really liked being her father. And so when it ended, when the whole thing like went kaputs, like that was so hard. It was just it was impossibly difficult to bear. And I reached this point because like her mom moved on really fast. Like it was one of those things where I asked her to move out because I realized she was already seeing someone.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It was that kind of thing, and I was like, okay, well, we really got to end it. But then I realized very quickly the writing's on the wall. I'm not going to get to see this little girl ever again. And so I tried to take a road trip out of town, and I couldn't do it, man. Like I meant to get all the way to Big Sur, I think, and I got halfway into, I forgot what the name of the city was, but it was a college town, and I didn't realize it was a college town, so no one was fucking there. It was like the worst place to be.
Oh no!
And it was like my soul. I felt like dead inside. Then shortly thereafter, the best things in my life started happening. Like my YouTube channel had popped off in a fierce way.
Right.
4 months after that, I tried doing the road trip again, and I went all the way to Canada and back. It was remarkable to see, like, but I had to go through
the hurt,
the healing, you know, and that healing was really difficult. Like, even well after that, like that pain would kind of awaken sometimes and just kind of take over my mind. And so, just watching him alone in the room, I was like, oh God, that's just a lot.
Yeah, the breakdown in Alone in the Room. I loved the moment they had after, though, of his friends just silently coming in and being like, we know what you need.
Yeah,
we're not going to talk about it. We're just going to be here for you. We're just going to be here, and we're going to do our normal thing, and we're going to get you out of this funk.
Yeah.
I love that. And honestly, that would have been a perfect place to end it.
Yeah, I agree with you. I
think we got too many additional endings, or it could have been the fade out from the poker game and then a fade in on 2 years later and him winning the Pulitzer.
You ever see the behind the scenes of Return of the King?
No, I haven't seen the behind the scenes.
So there is the last shot.
Yeah.
Where what's his name? Plays Frodo.
Elijah Wood.
Elijah Wood is like writing the final chapter of The Lord of the Rings. And it's a simple shot. It's not complicated. But Peter Jackson was like, okay, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. And like Elijah Wood's like, I'm pretty sure we got the shot.
Yeah.
But Peter Jackson was like, he just didn't want to end it. He didn't want to end it because he'd been on that journey for so long.
Right. I mean, that was a 3-year journey.
Yeah. And so I respect the way that they handled it. Like Malcolm D. Lee has been on this journey for a while. It's like, yo, man, just end it the way you want to end it.
Yeah.
I was
fair.
fine. I was fine that he kept going and gave us the Return of the King ending on this one, because I'm just like, this has been your journey for a minute. My only complaint was the way they handled the outtakes. I fucking hate when they do outtakes like that. I am not in on the joke. I don't know why you're laughing. Let me laugh with you. That's like,
give us the joke. Give us the shot of the joke.
That's a big pet peeve of mine. Okay, so we clock in at 56 minutes and 6 seconds, including credits. I'm fine with a 57-minute runtime or a 58-minute runtime where I get to see the lead up of how you started laughing.
Yeah, why you broke.
Just let me see it. God dang it. Like, we learned, didn't we? Friends had their outtakes. It's like 10 minutes long, and we get to be in on the joke. That's important for me, anyway. It was nice to see them all laughing and being...
It was nice to see them all laughing.
The camaraderie is beautiful.
And the friendship and clearly the chemistry that's like both on camera and off camera.
Yeah.
It was really heartwarming to see. I loved this, and I think this was a really great way to end the sort of journey of the Best Man series. I think the relationship struggles with Harper and like losing Robin and his kid were a direction I did not remotely see coming.
No.
You know, I thought like they were going to have their struggles, but maybe Harper was going to learn something about who he is and who he was and be able to fix it. But I think the choice to make it so he had to have a hard split before he learned his lesson was a really great idea, because I think Harper as a character needs to be hit over the head with these things, and he doesn't realize how bad he's messed up until the aftermath is already behind him. Yeah. I think that's been true of him in both movies, and I appreciate that kind of remained true through the show. And he still got growth, and he still acknowledged his need to grow. Just, again, it took a painful reminder to get him there.
I wish it was handled differently. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah?
Not that the divorce didn't have to happen. That's fine. Moving to Africa, that's fine. It's that I just wish that it happened earlier so we could get more time with his healing and all that stuff. Like, okay, I don't think that's how you end this. Everyone else is ending on a happy note.
Right.
Like, let's let him have a journey to happiness as well. Like, some kind of conclusion. I don't know. Okay, so one of my big pet peeves with the end of Friends, sorry to bring it back to that, is that, have you watched Friends?
I mean, yes, I know everything that happens.
I'm going to ruin it.
Bits and pieces.
So at the end of Friends, like, it seemed like it was in the making that every character would end up with each other. Rachel ends up with Ross.
Right.
Chandler and Monica are together.
Obviously.
Supposed to be Ross and Phoebe. It's like, it's right there. They could work together. But Joey, Matt LeBlanc and NBC wanted to do a spin-off show, which like...
So they needed to make sure they didn't end up together.
Yeah, so they brought Paul Rudd in to be with Phoebe, and I'm like, we already know how that's going to turn out.
Right.
All of us know that show's not going to work. And then before it even finished its second season, it was dead. It's like, you could have ended Friends the way it was supposed to be. Like J.K. Rowling wanted, for some reason, Hermione and what's-his-face to end up together. It's like, no, Harry and Hermione are supposed to be together. What are you doing? What are you doing? This show wanted to do certain things. I'm like, okay, that's fine. But for some reason, I just want to see all the characters end up with somebody.
Right.
By the end. That's it. You know?
Right. So I guess, would you have been more happy if Harper had actually ended up with Jordan?
Yes.
Rather than having their because I agree with you.
Standing there with the horn in his hand.
I agree with you. However, I think Jordan should have maintained her relationship with Demetrius. I think they poisoned the well on that way too fast and made him undesirable way too fast.
It felt contrived.
Before she could have her full emotional arc.
Yeah.
I think Jordan needed to finally accept someone into her life because her whole shtick throughout the entire series really was that she was this power woman who didn't have time for a relationship and missed out on the relationships that were there in front of her, like her relationship with Harper, right? At this point, it's too late.
Yeah.
She needs to understand and find a guy who's going to treat her right and stick around, and she needs to understand that, this is actually something I'm allowed to give myself, which would have been, for me, a more satisfying ending for Jordan and a better arc of her realizing, I can allow myself nice things in life, and I can still be this power woman while also letting someone take a little bit of care of me because I'm bad at taking care of myself, right? Like, that's where I thought it was going.
Yeah.
And then suddenly we just flip on a dime on this guy to get rid of him so we can have the, like, maybe they cheated moment in episode 7. And then she just walks out on her big job, and that's her arc. She just chooses to be like, I'm done with this now. It felt a little out of nowhere. I'm going to be honest.
I have to assume that they had a better plan at the outset, but scheduling conflicts messed things up. That's my assumption. They did such a good job with the movies.
Yeah.
And even the first 2 episodes, it was like, these are solid stories. It feels like something got goofy because of the scheduling conflict, and they had to just figure it out.
Yeah.
And so they changed how they were going to land these arcs and stuff. Like, the writers of Friends got frustrated with the actor renewals because they kept planning arcs out of like, okay, here's how we're going to end it. Here's how we're going to end this. And then actors would get renewed for another season because they're making $1 million an episode.
Right.
And the writers are like, God, now I got to space this out. Like, and they have to figure out how to spread these arcs out again.
Yeah.
And so I can imagine, but this is the inverse where it's like, we're trying to hit these trajectories, but now without him in for however how long in the schedule, now they got to rejig it, and it's just like complicated. So knowing the complexities of what little we saw with behind the scenes, and then knowing that his scheduling conflict, I think they did a pretty darn good job, all things considered. I agree with you. I wish that they hit these things in a different way. It's not our burden to like deal with.
Yeah, with like
they're behind
everything that it takes to make any sort of film anything.
Yeah.
Like, obviously you got a lot of balls in the air, you're juggling a lot, and additionally, you only have a limited amount of time. Like, right?
Yeah.
You've got the 8 episodes to get all of the arcs in, and so you know, maybe it's just something that as they were making it, they were like, we don't have time to give Jordan this long of an arc, and also have the dramatic beats we want between her and Harper. We got to pick one or the other. I just wish they'd picked Jordan.
Yeah. Well, what I mean by what I was saying a second ago is that as the audience, it's not our responsibility to know the behind the scenes.
True.
All we get is the final product, and that's what we have to judge.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what happened behind the scenes. Like, what is the story that we see here? I'm being more considerate of it just because I can empathize with the process of making something. Because, like, sometimes I show a short film or something to someone, and they point out something, and I'm like, yeah, I know. I know.
It's the best thing I could make, okay?
Yeah. It's like, I know the problem there, and I did my best. I had no time, you know? And so, but it's like, it's not your problem. It's my problem. And so, but all they can do is judge the final product. Like anything else. You know, I can't tell you how many times someone has given me a writing piece to read, and they go, well, it's just a first draft. And I'm like, well, don't show me the first draft.
Don't show me the first draft.
Yeah. It's like, you're trying to create what do you call it? Some kind of parenthetical or something, so that I don't judge it as hard.
You're qualifying.
Yeah. And so, yeah, it's not our job to qualify the show. We got what we got. And I think that it wasn't an A+, but I definitely had emotional responses to everything happening, and I think that they did a great job of carrying these characters forward.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
Into the later chapters of their life. We both wish that things were handled differently, but we got some great moments along the way.
But overall, I had fun going on the journey with these characters that we've gotten to know so well over the course of the other 2 films, and seeing how they progress both in their friendships and their relationships and everything in between through life and experiencing long-term relationships.
Right.
You know, because there's a big difference between a long-term relationship and making that last and finding how that works versus coming together, right? Which is kind of what the first 2 movies are about a little bit more, is like finding that new relationship or making that young relationship, that young marriage work. And you don't get nearly as much media about long-term relationships. You know, because we love the romance, we love the chase, we love the cuteness of a burgeoning relationship.
Yep.
And the drama of like 2 people who are destined to be together but just keep missing each other.
Right.
But we don't talk about like the nitty-gritty of maintaining that relationship as you grow, as you change, as life circumstances change. So it was nice to see these characters in more of a real life, day-to-day circumstance, and the drama and the way that their personalities continue to mesh or don't in the case of Robin and Harper.
Yeah. I understand what the show was doing with with Jordan and Harper at the end, because it's like, it seems like the expected thing is that they end up together, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm not going to be your soft landing. You have to heal, et cetera, et cetera. It's like, okay, if y'all are 27, 35,
sure, you got time to wait.
You have time to heal and all that. But you're in your 40s, presumably. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've heard of people meeting while they're in their 40s and then 5 months later they're married. It's like, yeah, you don't have as much time.
You ain't got that time to mess around.
Yeah, we got shit to do. Like, we got to move forward here.
Boogie.
Yeah, you got to book it. And so I understand what they're saying and what they're doing and all that stuff, but it's like, the clock is ticking. So anyway, I get it.
Only took Lance 2 years after getting back together with the concierge,
right?
Before he popped the question with the biggest rock I have seen outside of a museum. Holy crap!
Yeah, that's where they found the mosquito in Jurassic Park.
Yeah, right. Jesus,
yeah, that's huge.
But I mean, I guess if you've got that like longtime football Hall of Famer money,
yeah.
You know,
does that just keep coming? I was wondering about that. Like, you got property taxes on this bitch,
right?
Huge property. Like, how?
I'm sure it's like brand deals.
Right.
His coaching salary is probably pretty decent.
That's true.
As well.
That's true.
And then, appearance fees. And I'm sure, ideally, you're making that kind of money. You're investing it in places that will
hopefully
pay dividends.
Hopefully.
Ideally.
Yeah.
So clearly he was smart with it. But, there's plenty of football players and sports legends out there that like are big and burn really, really bright when they're playing, and then they just kind of disappear, and they spend all that money. They don't set themselves up for longevity, and then it's like back to a day-to-day 9 to 5 sometimes to pay those bills.
That happens. But not to Lance.
Not to Lance.
Yeah,
Lance was doing great.
The one question that's still burning in my mind is, what is Morris Chestnut's skincare routine? Because he looks the best.
He looks phenomenal.
Out of everybody, like, he has aged so well.
Yeah.
I'm looking at his forehead. I'm like, where are your... I know there's makeup, but, like, makeup only takes care of so much.
True.
He looks fantastic. And I'm like, what are you doing, man? It's not just genes. It's not just genetics. Like, there's self-care that's going on there, and I want to know what it is,
He's doing good. He's looking good. I mean, everybody aged with grace at the very least.
Yeah, but some better than others.
It's true.
Morris Chestnut looks the best.
He does.
I'm just being real.
He
like,
looks phenomenal.
He just looks the best.
He looks,
but
it almost was a little bit jarring when they tried to age him down for like the little I'm holding LJ scene, because somehow they made him look older doing that than if he had just been there looking how he'd looked throughout the rest of the show.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's probably something simple: diet, exercise. Like a good diet and exercise, and that goes like 90% of the
miles.
Every time you talk to someone who's in great physical condition, they'll say that 90% of it is diet. So anyway, yeah, I don't love the green screen that they do in the show. I think it's really, really shabby looking, and I wish that they gave it more money or shot it differently, because every single time there was green screen, I'm like, yo, I feel like all of us can see that. I don't know. Am I being too hard on it? Like when they were on the balcony, and Robin was going.
Yeah.
I'm like, all of Morris Chestnut's head looked weird. It's like they didn't have any time to key that properly or to rotoscope it properly.
Right.
And it was just like so strange to me, because I feel like we've come so far in green screen technology. What year was this made?
2022.
That's not that long ago.
No.
We have figured green screen out. There is no excuse for it at this point. But maybe all the budget went to the actors.
I was going to say, and I'm sure it was one of those things where like they've got all of these other sets. They're like obviously filming in New York, which I can't imagine is cheap to film in. The budget went to other places, and then it was probably one of those moments of like, we'll just fix it in post or we'll shoot this like this, and then we have the technology to make it better, and then they didn't spend the budget on the technology to make it better, right? Like, because and this can go for like CGI and special effects in a big way. I'm a huge fan, a diehard fan, if you've watched the channel at all, of practical over special effects. I always will be, because it just looks better. No matter how like crunchy a puppet looks, it's always going to look better 9 times out of 10. And with the aid of a little bit of special effects than just straight up special effects. But I think because the technology has gone so far and we're able to accomplish so much on a shoestring budget, that people have gotten, or like production houses and things like that have gotten lazy. Where they're like, oh, we want to pay the minimum for the minimum, right? We know what technology is capable of, so I shouldn't have to pay you as much to get what I want, right?
I get you, man. But it's like, I can whip this bitch out right now and open up TikTok and green screen myself, and it'll look better than what they showed us here.
Fair enough.
That's the only thing that bothers me. It's like, these apps can put us somewhere else. You ever watch Pitch Meeting with Ryan George?
Yes.
Like, he has the most low budget, shoestring budget green screen thing, and it looks better than what they gave us here. That makes no sense. If someone with a little camera you can get from Best Buy and a cheap green screen off of Amazon can look better, like, you're dealing with...
What are you doing?
Like, what the hell? It looked so bad sometimes.
Yeah, no, it definitely looked crunchy as hell.
That bothered me a lot, because it just takes me out of the show. I'm just like...
I agree. Like, if you're going to put this much love and care into the rest of this show, like, please, please, please make that look better.
Yeah.
Sell that to me rather than making it feel like you're just phoning it in.
You just got to find like a 15-year-old off TikTok. They'll make that shit look solid. Like, or out of India. Like,
right.
Actually, speaking of India, so much of our visual effects gets outsourced to India because rotoscoping is like this very basic thing they can just trust with
anybody.
A large body of capable artists over there. It's like, and so like, what they'll do is they'll send the rotoscoping over there, and then they'll take the more complex stuff beyond rotoscoping and do it over here. This is simple. Like, I'm so mad because I know there's a better way. I just know that there's a way they can do it and keep it in budget.
They deserved better.
Godzilla Minus One was made for $15 million.
Oh my God, yeah, and that film's amazing.
So
yes, yeah,
come on, man. Like, there's
guys.
a way. There's a way. That's all I'm saying. I'm sorry. I'll get off my soapbox. I'm just mad.
Beyond the special effects, this was phenomenal. I think it was really well shot.
Yeah.
Minus the green screen, I think the acting really goes a long way to... I mean, that's always kind of what these have been about, is sort of that personal, fly-on-the-wall, sort of voyeuristic feel of watching these friends go through the drama in their lives. And I think we do a really good job of maintaining that. It doesn't feel like it gets too big. We don't go, like, crazy with it. It's still that kind of small, intimate drama with everybody, where we're not like adding a whole bunch of characters, we're not doing a whole bunch of crazy stuff with these guys. It's kind of stayed true to what it was, even if some of the episodes felt a little more television than film, and you could definitely feel it. I think overall this is a very excellent successor to the original 2 films.
I agree. I mean, it's better than what you'll get most of the time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, I don't know what happened to Fuller House. And Arrested Development was not great. And there's so many sequel things. I know that's a sequel to a show, but still, it's like you're talking about a show that did very well and had a solid cast of characters. They actually, doing a show like this gives us time to get through all of the things that, they wanted to explore in this. So I think it was a great move. And I'm appreciative of it. It was a nice send-off. I just wish they did more.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. And I don't think there's, in one of those situations, and probably similar to, much to the detriment of things like Fuller House and the Arrested Development reboot and stuff like that, I don't think there's ever going to be a way of fully satisfying an audience with an ending that is that devoted to it. Like, you can end a show in its original run in a way that's potentially satisfying. But I think there's a certain element of, we're always going to have a pictured ending in our heads that satisfies us personally much better than an ending that's going to satisfy as many people as possible.
You just needed Harper outside of Jordan's window holding the blue trumpet. That's it. Or whatever color that damn thing was.
Yeah.
Was it blue?
The blue French horn, yes.
The blue French horn.
From How I Met Your Mother.
That's all you needed.
Yeah.
End it there. I mean, we're making references, to keep my wife's name out of here. Just like...
Oh, my God.
Like, I might as well... Well, I guess no one would really get the joke. But I would have. I hated How I Met Your Mother. I'm going to be honest with you. I watched 6 seasons of it because I was dating someone at the time who loved it, and I couldn't stand the show. And so then when it ended, I was just curious, and I jumped to the very last episode.
Right.
And I was like, oh, that's how you... Okay, I'm glad I didn't watch the rest of this.
All right, that's a choice.
So my apologies to NBC. So it was an NBC show, right? I think
I don't
NBC,
remember,
but
I'm going to be honest.
Blue French Horn, you know?
That's what we need. That's the moment we need.
So it's going to be an AI of it very soon, and it'll be very satisfying.
Either get them together. Yeah, I think at the end, either get them together or like have Jordan figure it out with another guy.
AI is going to do it all, man. Give it another 5 years, not even that, and
it'll just create whatever you want.
We will get to have Taye Diggs standing outside of Jordan's window
with a blue French horn.
You guys, thanks so much for hanging out. I am Jaby Koay. This is
Michael Boos.
Peace out.